8 Kolinsky Sable brushes for only $22? No way, that's gotta be a scam, right? Or is it? 大家好, hi everyone! Today I'm going to be sharing my thoughts on this brush set from Fuumuui. As a content creator, I absolutely love it when I'm able to introduce a new product to you that I'm over the moon excited about. Last time I felt like this was when I reviewed the Kari Fats book. Let me just get straight into it. These are what I received from the brand. Thank you, Fuumuui! I already posted a video on this palette, so feel free to check that out later. So, this brush set comes with 8 Kolinsky Sable brushes. The packaging is a nice, sturdy box. The brushes themselves come contained in individual plastic sleeves with a more sturdy plastic tubing to protect the bristles. There are 5 round brushes, 2 flats, and 1 cat's tongue. Right off the bat, I'm already surprised at the quality of these brushes. The polished birch wooden handles have a good weight to them, good weight distribution, and feel just as high quality as my Rosemary brushes. The labeling on the handles, however, only tells us the size and brand. The ferrules are rust-free nickel-plated copper. These are still new, so I doubt they'll rust anytime soon. If you're watching this a year or two from now, comment down below to ask me how they're holding up and if any have rusted yet. These bristles have been dipped in glue to aid in protection during transportation, so I'll just quickly go run these under warm water to thoroughly wash that off, and then I'll show you what I'm excited about. Here are the brushes in their natural state without the protective glue. In order to figure out if these are legit Kolinsky Sable, I'm going to take the brushes through some tests. Obviously, we have to go straight to the spring and snap test. Sable hairs are more snappy than squirrel hair, so this looks pretty good, right? Oh, but wait! How are we supposed to know if it's actually Kolinsky Sable if we don't have anything to compare to? Well, here we are! These are some of my Rosemary brushes. This is pure Kolinsky Sable. This is pure red Sable. This is Sable mixed with synthetic. And these are synthetic Sable. What's the point of me having all these brushes if I don't make good use of them, right? Now, where were we? Ah, yes, the snappiness of the brush. Well, it snaps, and it springs back in a similar fashion. I think that's a tick yes. Next is the frizz and poof factor. What I mean by this is, I've found that when natural hairbrushes dry, they tend to be frizzy like this, whereas fully synthetic Sable brushes don't frizz. So, this Fuumuui brush here seems to frizz just like Rosemary's Kolinsky Sable. That's another tick yes. And what I mean by poof is that, does it poof when submerged in water? I find that synthetic Sables don't poof, whereas natural Sable hairs do. Whether it be pure Kolinsky, pure red, or mixed Sable, as long as it's natural animal hair, it seems to poof. And this Fuumuui doesn't disappoint. Do you see that poof? That's another tick yes from me. Next is the belly test. Kolinsky Sable is known to have a nice belly that helps with holding more water, more paint. Comparing these with synthetics, well, the silhouette doesn't seem to quite match up. Though it does seem similar to Rosemary's Sable blend, the mix of red Sable and synthetic fibers. I guess that's our first X. Last but not least, water retention capacity. I am very hesitant to do this test. I don't like this test at all because these brushes are not the same size exactly. However, for the sake of this video, I pushed through because I think it'll still be able to give us some information. These are the brushes that I have that are most similar in size. Please note that Fuumuui size 8 visually looks larger than Rosemary's size 6 Kolinsky brush. Compared to the other brushes, Fuumui's performance seems to be closest to Mix's Sable synthetic brush. It seems to retain a decent amount of water, but still less than Rosemary's pure Kolinsky Sable, despite being larger. Unfortunately, I have to give an X for this one. Before I make my conclusion, I wanted to give some other information that would complete this review. During the initial testing of these brushes, I only experienced a couple strands of hair shedding from 2 to 3 of the brushes. This is rather normal for all brush quality levels, so it's a good sign there was no more shedding after the couple strands. The painting experience has been actually very enjoyable. The brushes are soft yet snappy and hold a decent amount of water. The build quality is excellent. And honestly, I didn't expect this quality from a Chinese brand at this price point. Remember, this is less than $3 per brush. That's just unbelievable. I absolutely love high-quality products that are affordable like this because it makes me feel like I can use and abuse them without feeling guilty or feel like they're too precious. After considering everything, I do believe that this set of brushes was made with real Sable hair. Despite having a similar belly profile and water holding capacity as Rosemary's Sable blend, I truly believe this set of Fuumuui brushes is made with 100% animal hair, as it does not feel like there's any synthetic fibers at all. As we saw from the test results, combined with my experience in having used the brushes, I'm still skeptical these are made with pure Kolinsky Sable for this price point. However, I am convinced that it's definitely pure Sable of some kind. Even if that were the case, at less than $3 per brush, they have my stamp of approval, and I would highly recommend them. The flats are great for block working and laying down washes, and the cat's tongue is great for unique shapes like flower petals. The various round brush sizes are, of course, great for multi-purpose use, everything from small details to large-scale painting. This Rosemary Red Sable Blend brush cost me $12 alone. If I were to have gotten the equivalent of this set from Rosemary, it would have been at least $100. So for Fuumuui to sell such a product for only $22, that just blows my mind. And if you use my discount code V at checkout, that's VEE, you can get an extra 10% off plus free shipping. I'll have the link for you down in the description box below, along with the link to the palette. Please note that you can use my discount code for any of the products on the website, and if you do use my discount code, I will get a small commission at no extra cost to you. Thank you! Now, before we go our separate ways, I'm actually also skeptical about a few other Fuumuui products. I'd love it if you can comment below which product you'd like to see me investigate next. As always, thank you so much for watching, everyone. Don't forget to drink lots of water and stay hydrated.